Ricardo, and I'm telling you, I'm so excited to be here with you today because what I'm going to share with you today is how come you are creating great content and you're not getting paid for it as of yet? And if you're getting paid for it, how come you're getting paid very little? What's the secret? What's wrong with it? Nothing is wrong with it. You are actually doing the great thing. You're just missing a couple of tweaks. And today, in the next few minutes, if you stick around, I'm gonna share with you three details on the solution to on how to monetize your content, the right way. And I say monetize, I mean making money, right? Now if you gotta bounce and you don't got a lot of time, take a screenshot of elevateyourprofit.com and go check it out and go look at the details whenever you do have time. Now if you're sticking around, let me share with you what we're going to be talking about today is why great content alone isn't enough. That's one point. The second point is what is the secret of getting engaging viewers. And the third one is how can I monetize my content? How can you monetize your content without making a lot of waves, right? So I'm telling you guys, the reason I'm excited is because I have seen tons of people that have amazing content, whether it's inspirational, educational, something new that they discovered. The imagination is it's through the roof, right? However, unfortunately, they're not getting in front of the right audience, and today that's why I'm excited to share with you guys what is the besides great content, what else, because you already have what it takes. Well, what we need to figure out is how to put it in front of the right people, because if you don't put it in front of the right people, you can be creating tons of great stuff, but the right people are not watching it. So you can have 20,000 followers again, but if the 20,000 followers are just kind of scrolling and looking at it, you might get a few likes, but let's be honest, likes are not gonna pay the bills, right? So when I think about this, I just I want to tell you, what's the point on having a gym full of people and people are not paying the membership, right? So we want to have the gym full of people and people paying the membership so you can start making money. So just think about that analogy, if that makes sense. Now, a proven way to for you to start putting your content in front of people is create good content, and it's better to create one piece of good content that is solid a week than creating 10 pieces daily. If they're not in front of the right people, then it's not gonna matter. So why not we first focus on creating the content that's gonna have an impact, take our time, put our mind, heart, sweat, and blood and tears into it, and make it right. But let's make sure so we can put it in front of the right audience, and that's all you need. Now, the second thing that I said we were gonna talk about is what's the secret of getting engaging viewers? Because once again, the key is not only to create good content, but what repeatedly is to put it in front of right people that are gonna appreciate your content and they're gonna be able to pay you for your content, right? So what we want to talk about is how to put it in front of the right people. Well, if you do the right steps and you follow the right simple principles of social media, the algorithm picks up your behavior, picks up the little details that you're making it pick it up, and then it does the heavy lifting for you. So we might think, what do you mean? All I need to do is get me 5 million followers and that's it. I'm gonna get paid for it. Not necessarily, because once again, you can have a lot of followers, you can even have a lot of likes, but if nobody's paying for what you're selling, then what's the point of it? It's better to have quality over quantity. And I'm pretty sure you've heard that phrase before. Now, once again, if the content is just sitting there and the same people are continuing to watch it over and over, but those are the same people that have never bought from you, what tells us that those people are gonna start buying all of a sudden? Is not gonna happen. Now, let's get into, and obviously what that means is zero revenue. I tell you this from experience. I had a channel where I was getting a lot of engagement and a lot of people interacting, but whenever I put my offer out there for whatever I was promoting, nobody would buy it. So what's the difference now? I have another channel that I only have a few hundred followers, and those few hundred followers, every time I post something out there, they want to know, they're interested, and they want to buy what I have to sell. So it's a big difference right now. The third thing that I want to talk to you about is how to monetize your content. Now, once again, if you're just here rapidly and you gotta go, then take a screenshot of this, elevateyourprofit.com, so you're gonna be able to go check out these details if you gotta leave. But let's get into how am I gonna monetize my content. What is the secret of monetizing your content? How can you start making money? Well, for that, ladies and gentlemen, it takes a lot of work when you don't know what to do. But when you have a system that, once again, can do the heavy lifting for you, and there is a map that you can follow step by step on doing daily steps, simple steps, then you start getting those results. Number one, to put your valuable content, your great content in front of people that really want to look at it. Number two, that those people, because they're gonna start engaging with you and interacting with your content, and you're gonna continue to follow the steps. When they start interacting, they're gonna be the ones triggering the algorithms, and the algorithms then gonna pick up that activity and start pushing your content up to people you might not even be in the same state, in the same country, but those people are going to be looking for similar things that you are sharing, similar value that you are creating. And before you know it, now you're only not going to have a few hundred views or a few hundred likes, but you're going to be in front of a few hundred or several thousand, God knows, of people that are truly interested in what you have. Now, this system, obviously, we've heard a lot of systems that can do this for you, and they can be very expensive. Well, I have something that I've been using for the last few months, because what I have, it's we actually love to travel. We love to travel the world. We've traveled to over 30 countries with my two sons and my wife. And so we have a cruising club, and this system, we're using it now to create our cruising club opportunity and offer for the world. We have financial services. We're teaching people about marriages, because we're marriage mentors. So everything of value that we have in our life that we can share, we're using the same system, and it's working. I tell you, it's working so good that over the last couple months, we've made over $30,000. So this is online activity. It's not knocking doors or going door to door talking to people. It's online activity, and it is because we've been following some simple steps of the daily coaching, the daily training that this program has, and it's very accessible. So I shared this with you because, once again, I know your content is great. I've seen a lot of great stuff out there. I know you have, good intentions to share with the world, and you could probably change the world with whatever you're sharing. But if you're not in front of the right people, then they're not gonna see it. So once again, if it's something that you wanna get the details for, it's not gonna cost you anything. It's gonna be free of charge. Go to elevateyourprofit.com. And if not, comment info or get a hold of me directly, and I'll be happy to share it with you. But think about it, and once again, it only takes a few minutes to look at the information. But once you look at it, then you can decide, is this something really that I wanna look into? If you're not monetizing your content right now, you don't have anything to lose. Obviously, if you're doing great, then good for you. You don't have to do anything, right? But if you want to monetize your content and you want to at least give it a shot free of charge, look at the information, then go to elevateyourprofit.com or check out the information in the description, and I look forward to seeing you winning more and making more money. So we'll see you on the next one. God bless you and have a great day.